Hey friends, how are you? Happy Friday. I hope your Friday goes nothing short of amazing as it should go. I was coming to you guys today to discuss something totally different, but I'm going to be touching on Big Parmesan, Big Capper No Gown, aka Lives Lies. You already know the vibes, friends. Let's get right into this discussion. Okay, friends, so let's start off with a congratulations for Liv. Let's clap it up. Sis got a new car. Okay, I think that'll do. But yeah, friends, as most of us know, Liv has a new core, as she would say. And I just want to say she is literally the epitome of hustling backwards. Don't get me wrong, let me explain. A core is a car is a car, right? It gets you from point A to point B. I'm happy for her that she has a new vehicle to transport her and her children. All I'm saying is keep the same energy, because when she was in the little coupe, the little ancient Mercedes, she was bragging and putting other people down for what they drive. So I'm going to need you to keep that same energy. You're hustling backwards, sis. You pulled out the Mountaineer. You're jazz at this point. In all seriousness, congratulations, Liv, and you're welcome, because we helped you secure that whip. Whether you want to believe it or not, you're part of the food chain just as well as we are, sis. Because we talk about you and we bring traffic to your channel and vice versa, right? So I just want to be clear, just like how you ask us to thank you, I'm gonna need you to thank us, sis, for that core. Because if we stop talking about you, them payments are not going to continue. It's going to be repo season. Okay, friends, enough about the core. Let's get into the last live that she uploaded. She had so much to say, and it was just like contradiction after contradiction. As we all know, that is her MO. But she went on live to say that people just want the bees in the back, of course, which, pretty much equates to us all. We just want to see her man. We're not going to see a strand of hair. We're basically trying to provoke her so she can show him, because she touched on people saying that he's the invisible man. He doesn't exist. She's saying that's just like a trap to get her to try and prove herself, to show him. But she said, no, y'all won't get a tattoo. You won't get a finger. No, nothing. We're not getting anything. Honestly, Liv, nobody cares. Nobody cares about Mr. POF. And here she goes again on this live, moving backwards, hustling backwards. And I'm going to tell you exactly why, friends. She always finds herself alone and manic and drunk when these men walk away, because she emasculates them on the internet. Did she say anything about him? No, but it was pretty much indirect, if you ask me. She had the nerve to say, these ninjas are for everybody. I'm not saying that I disagree, but this is a man that you come on here claiming who is so good to you and is so worthy of you carrying his seed or imaginary seed, whatever it may be. But you're basically saying he isn't shit. He's for everybody. And she quickly justified her statements by saying, oh, he and I have a really mature relationship. But hold on. First of all, real quick, no one is having a mature relationship with you right now at this point. The way you are beyond immature. Rome was not built in a day. God is nowhere near done with you. He ain't done with me yet neither. But yeah, she said, oh, we have a really mature relationship. So basically saying he's not going to mind that I'm on here emasculating him and making him look like a fool. No, he won't mind, because he's mature. Sis, whether he's telling you right now or not, eventually he's going to get tired of you coming on the internet continuously talking about your baby daddy and other men. That's your problem, sis. Sit down, submit, do something, because what you've been doing isn't working. Let's get into her speaking on her baby daddy. So she said she doesn't care what the bees in the back have to say. She is always going to use her relationship with Gerard as an example, because that's her baby daddy. That's her story, right? But you have quite a few relationships to use as negative examples. Oh, before I forget, friends, she also said she's not the type to settle. She doesn't know if you are, but she doesn't settle yet. all she's done is show us how much of a settler she actually is. I can't, this girl, like, I don't think she remembers what she does or says. But anyway, go off, sis. If you think you don't settle, go off. But why not use Brandon and Solo? I mean, you know what? Scratch all of that. Maybe use yourself, because you seem to be the common denominator in all of these situations. Why are you using other people as examples for your failure when in all reality, you sabotage yourself? You sabotage your own well-being by being the person you are. And what I mean by that is being way too masculine, for starters. No man wants you controlling them and emasculating them on the internet, talking down on them, talking down to them, embarrassing them. That's only gonna last but for so long. You seem to think that your cute, mediocre face is going to get you so far. No, do you know how many beautiful women are in the world who actually treat men great? You're nothing special, sis. And another thing, everyone in your life is like a sacrificial lamb. Like I said before, you're willing to do anything for the click. And that's the problem. Everyone's not going to tolerate that. And people who do settle and tolerate it, it's only temporary. Eventually, everybody comes to their wit's end. And let me throw this in there really quick, because I tend to forget things, friends. And you guys will let me know in the comments, like, girl, did you see this? Did you hear this? Speaking of doing anything for the click, she's not low. Let me tell you why. She tried, on this very live that I'm speaking about, she tried to say, oh, no, I was messing with you guys. It's not twins. I was just messing with you. No, sis. You thought people were stupid. You went on Google and got a sonogram of twins, you know, for the extra couple of clicks that you got for that. And when you started being called out for it, you wanted to retract your statement. Now it's not twins. Now it's only one. You're not low. Let's continue. Now, this right here, friends, was a knee slapper for me. This really made me chuckle. She was telling her supporters that the reactors, you know, the beads in the back, are giving them the wrong impression of her. We're basically, you know, demonizing her, as she always says, you know, the victim card. We're making her look like something she's not. Liv, we are only assessing the BS and reporting on it. You put this out. You're giving yourself this reputation, no one else. Like, she makes it seem as if everything we all say about her is out of the thin air. No, Liv, you get what you give. You cannot get sugar with shit. Get your life, girl. So anyway, moving along. She said that she was still stuck on Gerard, as we all know, when she moved to Florida, you know, when he moved down there. But she says she's unstuck. But history shows you're nowhere near unstuck. If you were unstuck, you wouldn't even have to use this man as an example negatively. You would just completely set yourself free. Let it go. You don't care? Let it go. And to me personally, I feel like you have much better examples. I understand you were with this man for 8 years. It was a long time. It really stuck to you, right? Oh, no, it doesn't stick. You're unstuck. I forget. But what about, like, use Zolo? If anything, why use Gerard as an example? I understand he did what he did. You did what you did. But all I'm saying is this man went to work, took care of his family, and took care of his children. You had a whole grown man in your home walking around with no shirt on, smoking hookah and doing God knows what else, begging for cash apps. Like, I mean, like, the list goes on and on. If anything, use him as an example. But yeah, she basically went into the same story that she's been going into, talking about Gerard in Florida and how he met Nisha when they were in Florida, and she's seen a picture of Nisha in his phone, yada, yada, yada. Same shit, different upload. She claims to not be intimidated by Nisha. I guess she should have added any more, because she definitely was, and I think she still is, but hey, go off, sis. But like I said earlier, she feels grateful that Nisha took Gerard out of her space. So I guess that means we don't have to hear about Nisha anymore and how she allegedly has a fake body and how she can't have kids and so on and so forth, because you're not intimidated by her, right? So stop speaking about her and her man. Friends, I know this video is all over the place because I didn't take notes and she was just like blowing mine that whole live. Like, I just couldn't make sense of it. It's the contradiction for me. Let me know what you all think down below. Friends, you already know the vibes. Like what you like, comment, and subscribe if you aren't already. And I will talk to you down below and in the next video.